Yesterday, the Braves are 6-3 winners. They're 10-1 in series openers here at home. They have a chance to win another series today. It's going to be an exciting day today with Spencer Strider on the mound against Braxton Ashcraft. Really good pitching matchup.
And it's a Strider Saturday, 7th start of the season for number 99.
And he's been excellent, 3.77 ERA. The only thing that's been a little bit high, that walk rate, 13.4% walk rate. That currently would be a career high.
Horwitz 11 for 18 in his career against Braves pitching.
Swinging a ground ball deep in the hole, to short pass, and in the left, a base hit for Spencer Horwitz.
And there's another hit for Horwitz, 12 for 19 against Braves pitching.
Horwitz at first with nobody out here in the top of the first, and now 2 strikes on Lau.
And down he goes, swinging over the top of a curveball.
The whiff rate on that pitch, 3rd best among starters behind Ben Brown and Jacob deGrom.
2 outs. And now Ryan O'Hearn, who ended the game last night.
Hitting the air towards right center field. Ronald Acuna called off by Mauricio Dubon, and in right center he makes the catch. So a leadoff single, and nothing beyond that for the Pirates.
Pirates have, should we say, their ace or one of their aces on the mound today? For sure, one of the best pitchers in all of Major League Baseball. Braxton Ashcraft toes the rubber for the Bucks.
The thing about Braxton, and the Braves know this, Braxton goes right after hitters and fills up the strike zone. So I expect to see a lot of aggressive Braves hitters first and second pitches of the at-bats here.
Back-to-back singles by Acuna and Dubon, and the Braves sitting pretty here early.
Now it's Ozzie Albies, switch hitter batting left.
Dubon takes off, and it's lined out to center towards Cruz, so Dubon will backpedal, but Acuna will score the first run of the ball game.
And so that's the first time that Ashcraft has ever allowed a run in the first inning.
That was RBI number 35 of the season for Ozzie Albies. Dominic was 0 for 3 last night. Did have a sac fly and drove in a run.
Don Smith, line drive base hit. Braves some pretty good swings here in the first inning against a good pitcher.
So they're at first and second, 2 down for Austin Riley, who had a big hit last night. Another base hit should mean another run. Braves leading 1-0. He swings and waylays it down the left field line. That'll rattle the corner. Coming around to score, Dubon. Running into a stop sign, Dominic Smith. RBI double, Austin Riley. That was smoke down the line, and it's 2-0 Braves. In this series, he's had 2 of the best swings he's had in the last month.
Just not used to seeing this at all, anytime, let alone the first inning from Ashcraft.
4 hits in this first inning, and now 2 in scoring position for Yastrzemski.
Strike 3 call. Yastrzemski wants to challenge this.
This is called a strike. The batter is challenged.
And not a good challenge on the part of Yastrzemski and the Atlanta Braves, but they score twice and lead 2-0.
This guy's hot as a pistol. 2 for 2 in this game. That is his 4th hit in the series, and the way it's going right now, if you're the opposition, you're just glad he didn't hit it over the wall.
Remember, Ashcraft just 4 pitches in the second. Braves making him work a little harder here so far in the third.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, 99. So Ashcraft has fanned Olsen twice. 1 out, and Ozzie Albies coming to bat.
Takes a strike on the inside corner here. That'll be challenged by Ozzie Albies. Now the Braves have already lost 1 challenge.
Call is confirmed. Atlanta's out of challenges.
Here in the 3rd inning of this game, I wonder if it'll matter.
Ozzie takes that one low to that. They check his swing. He did not go, and it did hit him in the foot, and he gets first base.
Great job of holding his swing back, getting himself a painful trip to first base.
They're at first and second with 1 out. Dominic had a single in the first inning.
In the air to center field deep. Cruz back. Track. And just casually at 6-7 frame up to get it. Well done.
O'Neill made that one look easy. That's not an easy catch right there.
First and third for Austin Riley. He's 1 for 1 with an RBI double.
Taking off for second base. Oh, the Braves are going to get a run out of this. Risky play by Rodriguez. And that brings Dubon home from third to make it 3-0.
Dubon broke to the plate the second. Indy Rodriguez cut it loose to second. That's just great hustle.
Absolute worst case scenario. Run comes in. Runner's not out. Ball goes in the outfield. Now Ozzie Albies standing on third base.
They're swinging a weak ground ball onto third. Callahan has it cleanly and on to first for the out. And the inning is over. The Braves literally steal a run.
Ryder enjoyed a 1-2-3 third, 9 pitches. Reynolds flied to left his first time up. Ryan O'Hearn on deck. That's cracked to right center field. A line drive off the wall. And Reynolds will coast into second base with a leadoff double.
Well, I was just getting ready to say this is the inning the Pirates really want to try and get some traffic out there on the base paths. The second time through the order here with the heart of the Pirates order coming up. We need to push 1 or 2 across.
Line drive left field, base hit. That'll do it. Nick Gonzalez going to get the Pirates on the board. He's racing into second base. He's there with a stand-up RBI double. It's 3-1. Nicky G.
And again, another breaking ball from Strider to Nick Gonzalez, but he does a nice job going out, getting around it. This one hung up.
8-game hitting streak for him.
A little bit low. Ball 4. Cruz will accept a second walk today. 2 are out. Tyler Callahan is coming up.
He was here last year with the Reds as a rookie, broke his forearm, and after this play he would miss the rest of the season. It was just his 4th big league game. This is just his 8th big league game. So it goes from the Reds to the Pirates, heals that forearm, and now back at the major league level.
Tyler Callahan, a line drive down the right field line. Callahan hits it off the wall. O'Neill Cruz can be waved home. Here comes the throw to the plate. He's going to be out at home plate.
And the Pirates only get 1 out of that play, and the Braves still have the lead.
Great throw out of right field, and a great relay by Matt Olson, bringing it to the plate for the final out.
He looked like he had this one. It feels like he's made every one of these catches this year, just off the end of that glove.
And folks, we can assure you that when Ozzie gets back into the dugout, Matt Olson is going to say, if you were a little bit taller, you would have caught that baseball.
In the dirt, Triolo moves up on a wild pitch, and now a base hit could tie it. To Matt Capps' point, we got to get these guys right now before that bullpen comes into play and the Braves are leading. And that's a nice job, at least, to get that runner to third.
And a man at third with less than 2 outs for Lau. Swinging a fly ball, center field should be deep enough. Dubon backtracking, that guarantees it. And Lau gets the job done. Sacrifice fly. Triolo is in. Pirates tie it at 3.
7 hits now given up by Braxton Ashcraft. Here we are with 1 out in the 5th inning. That matches the most hits he's allowed. Twice previously, 7 hits in the game.
Braves have him at first and second with 1 down for Ozzie Albies.
Both runners take off, and then it's going to get by Rodriguez. So they cruise in easily.
Some aggressive base running here today. Puts them in a great spot here.
The Braves are going to get that lead right back. Twisting around, O'Hearn makes a catch. Both runners up 90 feet, 4-3.
They're pressing all the right buttons right now.
Ozzie's second RBI today. He also had a sac fly in the first inning. We're going to tag on another run here. Braves scored one of those 2 runs with 2 down back in the first inning. He sends it deep down the left field line, slicing to the corner at the foul pole. Home run! It's out of here! Dominic cranks up the power here in the bottom of the 5th inning as he just sneaks it inside the foul pole. That is his 6th homer of the season, and the Braves have a 6-3 lead here in the 5th.
And now in the center of the diamond, the birthday boy, 28 today, the lefty Dylan Dodd. And it's a good start to the birthday for Dodd. He strikes out O'Hearn.
Always dominated righties. Now he's going to start. He's been working on something to get these lefties out. A little more horizontal movement to that breaking ball. That one looked perfect.
And another strikeout. There's the cutter taking care of Gonzalez. And he strikes out the side. Happy birthday, Dylan Dodd. And the Braves swap Dillons on the mound from Dylan Dodd to Dylan Lee.
Not too many teams can do this, right? With lefties that are having these kind of years, obviously some fun first names to go along with it as well.
Nice job by Callahan. 3 strong at bats. A leadoff walk.
There goes Callahan. Pitches the ball in the dirt. It's a stolen base for Tyler Callahan, his first in the major leagues.
2-2 still here to Triolo. Triolo corks this out to left center. Good play by Yastrzemski. Now the runner will advance. Wasn't sure with the route, but he was able to get there. Off the bat, I thought that might have been over his head.
I thought it had a chance to get out of here off the bat.
1 down for Spencer Horwitz. 1-2 got him swinging. Smoked him with a fastball there. Big strikeout for Lee. 2 down.
So now 2 outs for Lau.
Got him with a lunge. Big slider for strike 3.
Well, the Pirates aren't able to cash in as Lee strikes out Horwitz and Lau.
Wondered about Robert Suarez, right? So clearly you try to stay away from him today. And this is the luxury of the Braves bullpen, that you can go to an arm like Tyler Kinley instead here in the 8th inning and feel pretty good about it. Tough assignment here, right? Middle of the lineup and a couple of lefties, or a switch hitter and a lefty to kind of kick things off.
And Cruz is coming up representing the tying run here in the 8th.
He's walked 3 times.
Kinley's 3-2. Check swing. They appeal. Strike 3. They got him. A slider by Kinley, and O'Neill Cruz just couldn't help himself. Went a little bit too far. So in that trip to the plate, he burned their final ABS challenge and strikes out. That's a huge out. 2 down now for Endy Rodriguez. He still represents the tying run, but you'd much rather face Endy Rodriguez than O'Neill Cruz. These Pirates have had so many opportunities today. They are 2 for 10 with runners in scoring position this game. Swung on at a fly ball towards shallow right center field. 4 Braves in the neighborhood. It's Dubon who comes through. And the Pirates are denied.
Iglesias pitched in 19 games so far this season with a .92 ERA. He's a perfect going back to last season. He's converted 30 consecutive saves. So one of the best in the game. Looking to lock this one down.
So here's Brandon Lau. He's 0 for 3 in his career versus Iglesias. And he stands as the final hope for the Pirates. Fouled off his foot, and that topples him over in pain. I mean, that was like a hammer coming down on his leg.
It's got to be tough for Brandon Lau. He's had at least one IL stint each of the last 4 seasons. He's been able to stay healthy so far in 2026 for the Pirates, but this does not look great, unfortunately. You hate to see that. So Garcia is going to come in here with 2 down and a 1-2 count in the top of the 9th. Iglesias trying to close the door on the Pirates here on this Saturday. That will do it. Braves win, and the Braves keep stacking up series wins.
The Braves have won 18 of the 21 series they have played this year, and they'll be going for a sweep tomorrow.